another day in another month, and so we're going to be looking at your tarot here for October. Now, I'm not going to steal too much of your time here up front. Just wanting to mention that I have a new addition at the very end of the video. I've added a meditation for you, and I've picked the card, the High Priestess. So putting in keywords for her, what she represents, background music, additional time for you with music so you can sit and meditate what comes through your channel when you meditate upon her. So listen to the end, get that with you. And I also want to address why I don't do live videos on the tarot. Just letting you know that when I do the tarot, I go into a flow, all right? I don't stop and pick out cards and explain the cards. Now, I do that in teaching scenarios, and I just want to give you a little heads up that I am working here on tarot course that will soon be available to you. If you are one of those that are ready now to expand your mind, expand your consciousness, grow with the tarot, I will be happy to teach you easy steps of how you can learn the cards. More on that will come later when it's all ready. Just sign up for the newsletter so that you can be updated upon that. The easiest way to get to the website to sign up is up here to the right-hand corner. You'll see the little information button when you hover over it with your mouse, and it'll take you straight to the site. So, Scorpio, October, let's see now where you're going to start off. Well, there's something really creative. I'm feeling a creative flow, a creative juice that's coming alive within you, where you're starting to see a lot of possibilities, hopes, dreams, and so forth, as if some burden now is lifting, liberating you. And I see you wanting to spend a little bit more time at home or in the home environment as you start off this month. Only because why? Well, there's a sense of healing, tranquility, and so forth, where you can start listening to your inner self. Now, I'm loving to see this, Scorpio, and especially because, yes, there has been a time, actually a long time here, where you've been carrying a whole lot. But see, now it's like it's time for you to start stepping it up. It's like you're hearing the beat, the rhythm, step by step, opening up to those the creative talent, skills, and abilities that you hold. So this is rejuvenating. You're going to start seeing how your energy is going to be picking up from here on out. So this is great. You might also just find that you may be rearranging things in your home, just kind of change up the feng shui and get the flow of this new energy, this new you that is birthing itself. Now there's some travel in October. May not be necessarily long distance, Scorpio, a short distance. It could just be a day trip out of town or so forth. And in that too, I feel that this could also be a part of your healing, getting back into, should I say, nature, out of your head, out of the city, back to your roots. And I feel those roots, what we're talking about here, is your inner roots, your inner calling. I feel that a lot of you are so spiritual, and the burdens that might have been as of late might have put you aside from that. And there's this longing that you are now starting to dig down and reach for, getting back to that spiritual self. And so this is adding to the values of the overall, should I say, life situation. Because when we're talking values, it's not just money. Yes, it is also love, self-esteem, the values that you hold within, but don't forget the spiritual self. Now, there's two men, quite important here this month, and you're discussing between the two of them. The one, he comes up as an air sign, so that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He is mentally very strong, great communicator. The other male that I see is somebody who is more laid back. He's quite creative and I'd like to say spiritual too. He's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But of course, as always, when we're looking to people in your reading, we don't want to necessarily get stuck on their sun signs. Why? Well, it could be that they're just expressing their inner energy that could be represented equally either by the moon or rising sign. But between these two men, not only are you communicating between the two, but it looks like the two of them are communicating as well. Somehow, somewhere, something is leveling out, and you're trying to find a good balance in some work that you would like to have done, or how things now can up itself here by sharing energy. It might just also be spending more time together. Now, also within your family, somewhere along the line, somebody who's a little older, I feel this month might be needing a little bit more attention. Maybe you haven't had all that time to follow up, but as this person, it is a male, when it could be a father-in-law, or an uncle, granduncle, something. But whenever this person comes to mind, just remind yourself, Scorpio, to pick up the phone and give a phone call, or text a message or something. When they come to mind, it's never by coincidence. It's always through the telepathic channel. And we know how sensitive you are. So do that, because I'm feeling that this person could need a little picker-upper. Then between you and your partner, if you are in a relationship, then I feel there's this new growth. There's a spark. There's more than one spark, Scorpio. Actually, I'm seeing two big sparks this month. And I feel there's a release of joy. There is a release of communication. For those of you who are single Scorpions, well, you might just come across the path here with a potential new partner. Because even for you here, these sparks are alive. And so one of them, I feel, has to do with finding a mutual midpoint between the two of you. And in that, it's like making some commitment or an agreement, or coming up with a new idea that you might want to kick into action. The second spark, I feel, is something more, should I say, on a level of new creativity, where you might take some action to start growing a thought, or maybe a passion, or perhaps something you've been holding close to heart for a while, just haven't had time to kind of get it out. But this month, oh, you are very, very creative. Loving to see that, Scorpio, just because I know how that can make your spirit at ease and grow your spirit once again. Now, there's also new routines here on a daily basis. This is also going to release a little bit more time for you, even though I see that your schedule can still be full. Because why? It is. It is full, and yet it must just be the way you're working your time management, perhaps. But and this could really tie into this new, should I say, beginning, or this new life cycle that is starting to beat here for you. And so this is good. You're also going to be asking for a little time alone this month here from your partner or whoever in the family household, where you can sneak away just a little bit, and that might just be for you to kind of power up on inner levels. And when you do, you restore your inner energies. So that's a health related thing, actually, because sure, all those 75 billion little cells that you have will awaken when you feed them conscious energy. So good for you. I do see financially, though, that you might just be turning a corner on some level here. But, it's something that I feel is enhancing you within your relationship, or if you're single, that the money is enhancing something that you desire. And so it's not a waste of money. Waste of money is easy come, easy go, and then, oh well, right? This is a placement where you're investing in something that is feeding you, giving back, and those kind of investments or spending is always a very, very positive, and I feel it could not just behoove you, but those around you. There is, though, in your career, a feeling of achievement. You have done really well, but there's also here this month a need to I won't say take sides, though it could be that. I'm seeing choices coming up. You might feel a little doubtful whether to act or not act or hold back. What I'd like to say to you, Scorpio, is like I always want to say, whenever doubt appears, remember that doubt is your friend. Don't act whenever in doubt. We always want to act when we feel at one with our higher selves, when we have that signal of conviction. Then we know that we're acting upon our intuition and things are right. But doubt is also a big part of our intuition. So there's something that's going to pop up this month, and you might not be too happy with it. And it could be around you. It doesn't have to be anything that you are doing or have done, but there could be something within the company, perhaps, as well. Now, if that is the case, or you're kind of thinking whether to continue the path that you're on or make a new choice or direction, well, just allow that to play in the back of your mind. You don't have to act right now. There is no need to jump into action. But I'm seeing there's something, a new reorganization with what you're working with. Now, I'm feeling a little bit later, maybe later in the month, you will become more clear. So allow it, just meditate. Sometimes that just helps clear, but when you clear your mind, because then you wipe away whatever worries, or where the conscious mind is just too active and pumping you full with all the what ifs, and then you can't see the forest because of the trees. When you meditate, you release the conscious mind, you go down into those deeper levels, and you're going to be able to see more what it is. The path is opening up for you. And so I'm feeling that month is ending on a very, very good note. There is also somebody you're going to be speaking with. I feel there is a connection to the past with this person. But the future is also connected to him. He's an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or he represents a lot of that earth. And so that being said, you might circle around to the past, reconnect in order to, should I say, circle around and move forward. He might just be a mentor, or he might be a source of inspiration because he has the know-how. So listen, I am sending you straight off to the meditation for this month. And if you're liking this edition, I'd truly appreciate it if you can click thumbs up or click the like button. It gives me a little feedback of what you enjoy. I'm always looking for new ways to expand things and your entertainment, okay? Welcome on your journey with the High Priestess. It's a time of opening new chapters in your own book of life. It's the Akashic Records. All that you have experienced in the past is written here. Like your destiny will be revealed here. The High Priestess is your higher self, your guardian angel from the dimensions up above, guiding you, leading you. Tune into your higher self. This is a time of revelation. It is a time where you will connect and reconnect past, revealing the now, opening towards the future. The High Priestess shows up when it's time to listen within. Be aware that external circumstances don't captivate you to the point of becoming too busy to listen. To be at one within yourself. This is the message of the High Priestess within you. Now, I will leave you to meditate for a while.